I am right outside Escalante, Utah, getting ready to set out on a 3 to 4 week hike to Escalante, Utah. That's right, I'm doing a big loop this year. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Here we go. Still making my way down Upper Harris Wash. Day 6, let's go. This nice running stream is about to disappear into the sand right up ahead, but it'll come back. So I didn't make it to my cache last night, but here we are fairly early in the day, so let's go see if we can dig it out. And back in here. Well, it definitely got wet, I can tell you that. Vital supplies. So this is a big cache. I had lots of little miscellaneous bags, but the food and stuff is in here inside a repurposed Tidy Cat bucket. So yeah, so this means I have to come back here, but it's nice to have a little reset. I can take what I want from here, put away some stuff that I don't want, trash, dirty clothes, and make a big switcheroo, set up for another 8 days. This cache is good for 8 days. Okay, let's see what is good for 8 days in here. Some of this is just food for right now. There we go. Okay, all loaded up for my resupply. I have a pack full of food, probably too much food. After last year, after I ran out, I think I more than made up for that this year. You know what they say, the pendulum swings too far each way. Like 2 years ago, I had too much. Then last year, too little, too much again. Anyway, it'll be nice. I'll have a big meal tonight and got a new shirt too. So all is good, still headed down Harris Wash. All right, let's keep it going. Storms are brewing, the puffies are a-flying. Here comes the rain right now. Okay, our biggest rainstorm yet. And it started pouring just a few minutes ago. I ducked under this wall a little bit, got my stuff covered up. Again, everything in my pack is fairly waterproof. I just like to keep a lot of the water off of it. Okay, let's hope like yesterday it only lasts for 10 minutes or so. Wow, look at that. Created a flash flood up there. I could hear the water roaring and I couldn't figure out where that's coming from. It's a bunch of slick rock right north of here. I don't know if you can see the waterfall through there. So yeah, that downpour just landed on that slick rock. It's crazy. I came out because it stopped raining enough. And I could hear that water and I could tell it wasn't in the main channel. And that's where it is. So that's coming from the volcano area, Red Breaks area. It's a lot of water all of a sudden. So cool to see it. Hope it doesn't get much stronger though. Oh, I just saw a wild turkey. Such a big bird is so cool, but too slow with the camera. I thought it was a cow or something. It sounded that big. Hard to believe, but you used to be able to drive your car all the way down here. I've seen pictures from back in the 50s, I'm guessing, with a Volkswagen Bug. This very junction right there. Just like a whole different world, I guess. It could not have been all this brush back then. Would have been impossible. Rain stopped. Now it just smells nice. And it's a pleasant walk down the wash. This bat keeps coming by. Oh, it's going too fast. I know it'll be blurry, but it's so awesome. He's looking for dinner, I guess. I'm here filtering my water, and just every 2 minutes he flies up and down the little stream. All right, found a great campsite here in this little alcove. Got stuff drying out. Got the tent partially set up already. It's a good little spot. I'm gonna dry out some stuff, and I'm protected from the rain. If it rains again tonight, hopefully it won't. And then we can hit it hard tomorrow and have a good day. All right, signing off, day 6. Day 7, still walking down the creek. The goal today is to get all the way to the Escalante River, and then go down river a ways, and then up another canyon. That's what we do, and we love it. Let's keep going. Met a couple from Portland, Oregon last night, going up creek. They told me to watch out for quicksand. They said it's pretty bad this year. I've already encountered some, but from the way they told it, it sounds like it's about to get worse. So we'll be on the watch out. You know how to tell when you're getting close to quicksand? You get a sinking feeling. Ba-dum-bum. Okay, but seriously, can't always spot it, but it's usually in places where the creek slows down, so there's not much current and all the silt lets loose. Usually, yeah, if there's a flow of water like this, I know it's going to be good. I use my trekking poles to reach out in front of me and just tap as I go, and that gives me about a half a second warning if anything completely loose is coming up. See, this is soft, but it's by no means quicksand. If there's pebbles like this, that almost always means it's solid. Yeah, it's extremely rare to find deep stuff if there's pebbles on the surface or right below the surface of the water like that. Yeah, all that's fine. It's when you get into the solid brown stuff. Again, usually where there's no current. That can take you by surprise. And I've dropped into my knees before. Yeah, like that. I mean, that's not up to my knees, but that was a little softer than I was expecting. Quicksand snuck up on me. Look at this stuff. Up to my shins out of nowhere. People have said they've dropped into their waist. That would be scary, kind of hard to believe, but my advice is if you find yourself to ankles or knees, turn around and find a different way right away. Don't try to fight through it. And definitely being careful playing in it. People that I've seen get into trouble, get stuck are usually with a group trying to take a silly picture, trying to have fun. But it has a suction effect and can really keep you in there. Again, it's not like Gilligan's Island. You're not gonna fall in over your head and sink into an abyss, but it can definitely go down a ways and get you stuck and slow you down. Okay, beautiful canyon. Day 7. So many flowers, really amazing. Willows are a challenge. Walking right down the creek. Right down the creek to the river. I've already seen 3 owls on this trip. It's really amazing. They're so cool. I usually don't see them that often, but yeah, I've been lucky this time. And one came in and landed right by me as I was sitting down. They're hard to get on camera, so I didn't even try. And he just kind of looked at me and turned his head sideways and then took off, all without a sound. Just so amazing. I've heard they're silent in flight, but it's just so amazing to see like that big of a bird take off and disappear without a sound. So anyway, it was really cool to see. That's the thought for the moment. I'm making my way down Harris Wash. Man, I'm feeling tired. Ba-dum-bum. Okay, I think that's 2 years in a row for that joke. Still funny though, right? Tell you what, I'm not getting tired of this great scenery. Still looking good. Yeah, with major roads upstream and the propensity for big floods, you do see some tires and other trash down here, but that's actually the first big piece of litter I've seen. Actually, any piece of litter. Been really impressed again that it's really, really nice. So people are packing it out, which is nice. Leave no trace. All right, let's keep going. I've got an undercut here. The creek actually goes completely underneath. I guess you could say that's true for several of these undercuts, but here it's more pronounced just because it's so shallow. And dark. We're getting close to the Escalante River, and I'm curious to see how high it is. You know, it's a record-breaking year, and people are pack rafting it, so it's definitely going to be higher than I'm used to, but hopefully it won't give me too much of a problem. I'm sure it's a lot higher than it was when we saw it buck up at Highway 12. All right, we will find out soon. Look at all the orange blooms. Globe mallow, I think is what that is. Okay, still heading down the canyon, just a little bit more. Cottonwood fluffies are in the air. I see the river ahead. She's definitely bigger and muddier than last time I was here. Yay! We have reached the Escalante River. It looks intimidating, but it's really not that bad. Trickiest part, since the water is opaque, you can't see what you're stepping on. Walking right down the river. The desert is in bloom. Looks amazing. Looks great. Purple, got some yellow, orange, white, and a lot of yellow. So cool. You know, I've been by this way a few times and I do my research. Never read about this arch. Check that guy out. A little skinny arch up there on top of the mesa. Tell you what, it's a pretty good one. Okay, now I'm in the willows. Ugh. Ouch. What a cool little place.